No? So we got the one number down. Can you do one more number? I know it's time's up. Before you go, I'll do the second one. Cash outflow for inventory. So what would be the biggest cash outlay for a typical corporation is cash paid to vendors and suppliers. I said cash paid vendors and suppliers. I didn't say how much inventory you sold. You see the difference? I said simply cash, how much cash I paid to my vendors and suppliers. That question versus how much did I sold during the year as cost of goods sold. All right. So to be able to tell how much we actually sold as a cost of goods sold, we start with the cost of goods sold. Cost of goods sold figure is given to you. How much? Okay. 64,000? 62,000. That's from your income statement. Oh, by the way, did you do cross out? It's good for your psychology. Cross this out. What cross out? Sales. So next item is what? Cost of goods sold. What's the next item? Merchandise inventory, right? So what are you trying to achieve? How much cash paid to our vendors? That's the question. So what number we start with? 62,000. So what's this 62,000 represent? How much inventory sold? Can somebody making connection? You got the how much inventory sold figure, but where you were heading to? How much cash paid to vendors? Can I using this number? Is this same number? This is the total inventory sold during the year. How long does it take? 365 days take to this number. But where's our destination we would like to go? Cash paid to all our vendors. Cash paid to all our vendors. Cash outflow for our inventory. You buy inventories from your vendors.
So good.
Is that cost of goods sold?
No accounts payable.
Accounts payable.
Right?
Accounts payable definitely involved because accounts payable is the accounts you're using to your vendors and suppliers. Very good. But another problem. What's another? This is harder than the first one. I'm sorry, I didn't create this. I'm trying to help you as the easiest possible way. But $62,000, you can go to accounts payable, but you cannot go directly to accounts payable. Here's the reason why. Okay, let me say this. Okay, Shita is selling pencils. She had 5 pencils at the beginning. She had 4 pencils left. What she's selling? Pencils. She sold 10 pencils during the year. I'm just talking about quantity. Shita is selling pencils. She had beginning how many pencils in your possession? 5. At the end, after all your sold, she found she has 4 pencils left. Her income statement told her that she sold 10 pencils during the year. Something not adding up, am I right? What must have been happened?
What's about something?
She purchased how many pencils? 9 pencils. Is that correct? Purchased. Okay, 5, 9, 14, 14 minus 10. Oh, yeah, you must be right. She must purchase 9 pencils from Costco because that's the cheapest. She needs to make a profit. Did you pay cash to Costco? She had an account with Costco. She using accounts payable. That's why we're heading. See, you got this. That means you should get this. We get just different number. How much sold? $62,000. But did you pay cash or not? Well, I guess we can find that out right here. Accounts payable. Accounts payable increase. 6,000, 2,000. Is accounts payable increase a good news or bad news? In terms of cash. So think one more time. Accounts payable is what?
It's alright.
Accounts payable by its nature. What does that imply? Accounts payable. Account itself. Whose cash are we using? Your cash or somebody else's cash?
Somebody else.
Aha. Aha. I like that sound. Aha sound is what I need. Accounts payable is you are preserving your cash. You are conveniently, for the time being, you are using your vendor's cash. That's why accounts payable. Accounts payable is a good thing to you, am I right? Accounts receivable is not a good thing to you in terms of cash because your customer is not paying that yet. So that's why we did 97,000 earlier. But accounts payable, you are utilizing other people's cash. Not forever, but at least 30 days. So accounts payable went up by 2,000. That's good news. But I cannot just add $2,000 to 62,000 because did you sold everything you had purchased this year, or did you sold something that you had last year?
Sold something from last year.
Right. So guess what I have to do? 62,000. And then what do I have to look at? Merchandise inventory. Merchandise inventory dropped by 4,000, right? So how much did you must have purchased this year? Merchandise inventory dropped by 4,000. Am I correct? Is that good or bad? In terms of purchase, what's the total inventory purchase this year? Okay, let's go back to sheet top selling pencil. Merchandise inventory drop or increase? Drop by 1. That's why I made the pencil example as a decrease because example is also decrease here. And how did you come up with a 9?
To the beginning, added
10 minus 1. Beginning 5, ending 4, right? Inventory decrease, am I right? Cost of goods sold is 10, right? I'm talking about quantity. I'm going to translate into dollar. But I'm trying to help you, easiest possible. Shita had 5 pencils at the beginning. She had 4 pencils at the end. So decrease 1 pencil, am I right? She sold how many pencils? 10 pencils. What was the question? My question? How many pencils she must have purchased? How did you get 9? Some reason you were able to get 9, am I right? I'm telling you 10 minus 1. So 62 minus 4,000. So $58,000 worth of inventory must be purchased in year 2002. Did you pay all cash? No. How do I know? Accounts payable decrease or increase? Increase. Is that good or bad?
Good for cash.
Right, good for cash. So cash must be preserved by 2,000. So in terms of cash you paid is only 56,000. So 56,000 is the answer for second item. I don't want to hold you any longer here. I already owe you lots of time here. 56,000 cash paid. So that second item takes about twice much more brain power than first item. Okay, are you dizzy? Getting dizzy? Yeah, that's normal. Are you twitching your brain cell? That means it's good news. You are learning something, but you are not there yet. You are not there yet. Final is not here yet, so good news, right? But what I just said, if you cannot understand, where do you go? right here,
Decent.
right here. Merchandise inventory, what was the beginning? 20,000. What was the ending? 60,000. So how do I get 58,000? That's the purchase. So you can take a look at this tier account if you like. Accounts payable right there, beginning 6,000, ending 8,000. You can take a look at that. Or you don't like tier account, you go by my logic here. What was the logic? You sold how much of inventory? From there, where do you go? How much inventory you purchased this year? How come you don't have to buy all this year? Because you had carrying inventory from previous year. Just like a pencil. How many pencils she had at the beginning? 5. She sold 10. She had 4 pencils left. So one of the pencils she sold this year came from last year's pencil she purchased. Out of that purchase figure, now what? What are you thinking? How much cash did I pay? My own cash versus how much cash, my vendor's cash, he gave you time to pay for it. So that's how you get cash. Don't forget, whenever you get lost, please remind yourself, where am I going? Oh, cash paid to my vendors. Keep reminding you. You will get it. I have full confidence. You will get it in few days, I think. But you gotta try. Not easy. I never said it's easy. Chapter 17. Okay? But it's important. Okay. Thank you for staying longer.